Hello friends. Today what we're going to be doing is working on a nice fresh spring eye, especially for Easter. I know that's coming up. Something light, refreshing, something that makes you pop, that makes your eyes glow, and opens those eyes up. So let's get started. I'm trying to keep it fairly simple today. We do need a few products, so I will go over those products with you quickly. You can either use as your base to really make that makeup pop, a primer, or you can just use your concealer, whatever concealer you have or foundation that you have. You'll just need a little bit. The next thing you're going to need is a bronzer, and this is great because you hopefully, if you watched any of my other videos, I use it a lot on my face to contour, so you can use that same bronzer on your eyes. Or if you don't have that, a nude or a dark or a light brown color for your eyes today. And you can always, you don't have to have these exact products. So if you have something close, or even want to mix up the shades and just kind of watch how it's applied, you can do your own thing. The other thing that I'm going to share with you today is I have a highlighter stick. This is like a blush stick. You can use that, or if you have an orangey blush, you can also use that. So I'll show you that today. I'm also going to be using highlighter, which I also use on my cheekbones and up on my brow bones. So we'll be using this with our eyes. Since a lot of people do use eyeliner sticks, I'm going to be using an eyeliner today in a dark brown, but you can vary that, light brown, black, however you'd like it. So I will be using that. Mascara, whichever brand you have. Of course, my trusty Q-tip. And then I have several brushes that I'll be talking about during application today. So let's get started. If you have a primer, you can go ahead and take that out. If not, you can use a dab of foundation or concealer. So I'm just going to use a tiny bit. And this will go on first to prep your eyes for that beautiful spring look we're going for. This will just help keep that makeup looking fresh and really pop that color today. And I have a lot of friends that are like, I don't have anywhere to go, why put makeup on? This is the time to practice, and because you never know when we're going to get out of this quarantine, but it's also a good way to just kind of spruce up your day if you have some time, extra time, or if you're having a special date night with your hubby. That can be something that you can try for that. And I mean date night, like indoors. We're doing something fun tonight. We're making homemade pizza. So this will be a nice fresh look for that. So then after the primer and the concealer, let's see, just kind of gets rid of maybe some of those age spots you have and those little veins. So after that, what we're going to do is we're going to take that bronzer that you can use to contour your face, contour your nose, or just to tan your face. You're going to take that, you're going to take a little, kind of like a more stiff brush. Just dab a little bit of that on. And we're going to coat our eyelid and then up and around our brow bone. So like that. I like to use circular motions. It just keeps things even. And I'm going to go up, pressing into that brow bone, a rainbow fashion. Make sure you completely coat that eye. You can already see the difference. I'm tempted to do a video where I just do one eye and show you how much I need makeup. Some people don't. Some people just need a dab here and there to look fresh and ready to go, but I think I need a little bit more to make those eyes pop. So you can kind of use what you think you need from these videos. You don't have to do everything, because maybe you have big eyes that pop already and you only need a dab. Of makeup. So I use that bronzer as my base eyeshadow, which is cool because you don't have to have all these different products. And so the next thing I'm going to use is, again, is something that I use for my blush. And if you can use your blush, here's another version. If you don't have anything peachy, you can use a light pink. That would be pretty. I don't want to do anything too dark today, so don't go with those dark reds or mauve color blushes. You want something light and bright. So I like this because it has that moisture to it, but you can also, a quick hack is just take your regular brush and just kind of dust a little bit of that onto your hand. So you have like a little pile, and then you can just add a little bit of lotion to that, or you can add some CeraVe or Vaseline or Aquaphor. Just mix that up and you get a nice little peachy cream. Basically the same as this, but I'm going to use this today for the look that I'm doing. So you're going to want to get a medium brush for this, and all you need to do is just take that brush and just dab that highlighter blush cream right onto that brush, and then we're going to take it up on the corner of our eye and we're going to do circular motions. Just massage that right onto our brow bone to create a nice highlight, kind of like a blush for our eyes. And we're going to do it to the other side. If you need to apply more, go ahead and apply more now. And you can really see that that primer that I put on, or that concealer, really captures that color. So you can really see that. Just rub that in circular motions. And it just lifts those eyes up and just, it makes you look happy. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do to really open up those eyes, on top of that, I'm going to go ahead and take my bronzer again. So that's what you used for the base. And I'm going to take my the same little stiff brush. And you're going to do the same thing you did with the peach, but in a smaller circular motion. And more off to the side. So just go ahead and do that lightly. Up. Up. Same to the other side. Just start with a dot and just massage. You can go as high as you'd like. I'm just going to do a little bit today just to give me that lift in my eyes. It's pretty. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to take our highlighter, which I said you can use on your cheekbones, you can use it on your brow bones, and you can also use it as an eyeshadow. So you can take this today. If you have a brush, you can use a brush. I'm going to use my finger for this. This is going to really open up those eyes. So just put a little bit on your finger and right in the middle. We're not going to blend this all over, just dab. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab, dab. And this heightens your eyes. So you can see all of a sudden my eyes look bigger this way too. So I created that with this shadow, and I'm creating that height with this highlight. Take the same highlighter. You can use a Q-tip if you feel more comfortable, or you can use your finger and just kind of rub it along that bottom lash and just rub it in. Make sure you rub it in nice. And again, adds brightness to those eyes, really makes those eyes pop. Super pretty. And that's it. Can you believe it? That's it for the shadow. So we're gonna move on to our mascara next. So the mascara, you can apply it kind of however you'd like. If you'd like to curl your eyelashes first, go ahead and do that now. I like to curl first because I think that if you curl after, you get those clumps. I'm not gonna curl today, but I'm just gonna start with just a light application. And just make sure that I'm coating each individual lash. Nice and slow. Because you don't want those clumps. And you also don't want to do this with your mascara, because what that does is it pumps more air into your actual tube, and it makes your makeup not last as long, because you're getting that air in there and creating a more dry effect. So if you can only go in and out once, just stick with that, and your products will last longer. And I also find that my products last longer when I do use them along with a balm, because they will go further. So I do that a lot with my eyeshadows and my blushes, where I just kind of brush the powder into my hand and mix it with a little bit of cream, lotion, balm, and they will last for a very long time. You get so much color from that. While that first coat is drying, go ahead and apply it to the bottom lashes. You can apply to all your lashes or just the sides if you feel like your lash is already dark enough in the middle. Or if you have dark lashes, you don't have to apply any at all. Ooh, I think I got my first little spot. Good. So that's why I have my trusty Q-tip here. I always use one of those. And you want to get any of those accidental spots that you may have accidentally bumped with your mascara. So then go ahead and put a second coat. And the second coat, I like to really focus on those outside lashes to pull my eyes out and open those eyes up. And also, so I can still see that beautiful lid that I created. So these are kind of just gonna go off to the side. Super fresh, super natural, awesome. So you can stop here if you're not a liner person, but if you do like a liner, you can go ahead and get that out now. We're going to apply that. This is going to be just a light liner, not going to go too dark. So you're just going to go to the edge about 3/4 of the way, or 1/4 of the way over, whichever side you're coming from. And you're just going to apply just a little line and just swoop that line up, because remember, we want to raise everything up. And the same for that side. Now let's not leave it like that. So take the blender side or use your Q-tip again, and you're just going to lightly blend that liner into the shadow, just creating another contouring effect. You can even add some to the sides, just a little bit. Super pretty eye. All right. If you want to end with a little more highlighter on your brows to brighten those up, you can just take a little highlighter, add them to your brow bones. You can add a little highlighter to the insides of your eyes. And I think we're done. So I think this looks really great. It's a very spring look, super light. Could easily be turned into a nighttime look with a little bit more liner and just a little darker contouring on the sides. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.